Hi everyone, welcome to a Pauper video. Today we're going to be playing Storm in the Pauper Challenge. Feeling pretty good about it. Kerblinkzy took a top 4 with Storm, so I might as well try to make my own hand at it. This deck is going to be throwing down lots of spells and rituals. I'm playing 17 ritual type effects, 4 of which are Manamorphose. And what we do with those is we are hoping to blast off a large Galvanic Relay. So this says exile the top card of your library. During your next turn you can play that card. So we're trying to exile like 15, 30 cards, whatever we can, and then on the next turn we're going to play some of our pinger effects, both Kessig Flamebreather and Firebrand Archer. One's a 1/3, one's a 2/1, but they both say whenever you cast a non-creature spell, the creature does 1 damage to each opponent. So maybe this is a good EDH deck, I don't know. Or multiplayer. But this, what you do is you play this on the board and then you start playing as many spells as possible and just keep dumping them. So every spell is a ping. If you have 2 of these, every spell is a shock. If you have 3, every spell is a lightning bolt. Basically how it goes. And then we have 8 draw effects, 4 of Night's Whisper, 4 of Reckless Impulse, 1 extra draw effect, and Faithless Looting. And then just 2 interaction cards with Duress in the main deck. So basically, these are our flex slots. If you're looking to change anything up in the deck, these are the 2 cards that I would probably manage, just tool around with first, and then potentially these 2 Duresses. Maybe this Firebrand Archer, but I like having 6. I think it's pretty good. And then these are our flex cards. These are generally the kind of cards that we're going to cut. So like post-board versus control, we might bring in Duresses, we might bring Pyros. And then that moves us on to the sideboard. For the sideboard, I have 4 Pyroblast. Basically want to be using these mainly against Fae decks, against blue control decks. One thing that the Legacy Storm Discord talked about was trying to make your opponent use their mana, make them use their mana and their spell, and then you already have the answer, versus trying to take it out of their hand where they could just draw another spell to deal with it. I think Duress is really good in combo mirrors, so I would use it against a Storm deck or against like Cycle Storm or whatever. Probably pretty good against like black control decks. And then I have 2 Echoing Truths here to deal with Boros Bully and just random permanents. I think that this is pretty good to tempo Boros Bully, probably pretty decent against Heroic and against things like Bogles. I have 1 Flaring Pain to deal with Prismatic Strands. Usually by the time the Prismatic Strands matters, you exile your entire deck and you can use it. And then 2 Fiery Cannonades for something like Elves, 3 Weather the Storm, just to try to like get rid of burn. And then 1 Clear the Mind. So Clear the Mind is here to be able to lube our deck 1 extra time. I noticed that in some matchups it becomes a grind and you end up not winning because you just don't have the resources to win. So I'm against something like Tron where they're playing their own Weather the Storm, they can go up to like 80 life or whatever, and it's just not enough to have 1 or 2 pingers and kill them because they've got Hydroblast and stuff like that. So we're going to be storming off, duressing them down, using Clear the Mind, looping our deck, and then we can deal them 100 damage probably. So if we have like 4 to 6 archers, maybe if everyone deals 5 damage, we could deal 6, oh, quite a bit. Like if all these spells matter, yeah, we can probably deal 100 damage. And then the other thing that I noticed that I might be good against is burn, which is weird. But once they realize that I'm trying to weather the storm to never get killed by them, they start pointing their lightning bolts at all of our creatures. So they'll kill everything, and they'll just be down to 1 or 2, and then maybe draw my deck with Galvanic Relay before I end up being able to win. So the sideboard plan will probably be these 4 cards for the 4 Duress and songs and maybe looting or a ritual or something. So I decided to play this in the Pauper Challenge today instead of familiars because I've been having a lot of fun playing this deck, and I think fun is important. So let's try to have some fun, and I'll see you in match 1. Alright, welcome to round 1. Here we go. We're on the play. Feels pretty good. No possible play, yield all. And then we have no lands, so we're going to mulligan. Man, okay, so this is not a particularly strong hand, but we do have some capacity to hang out a little bit. I think I'm just going to put back a Firebrand Archer and then play a Needle. We don't have any ways to draw cards, so we're just looking to rip off the top, but I don't really want to go to 5. We don't know what we're up against. If it's something slow, I can play the Archer, and it looks like we're playing against Affinity. We're just going to play the ATOG out. So let's play our 2 creatures. Pass. I'm going to kill one. I'm going to make them eat a land. Who needs lands, I say. We'll just whisper here. Oh, that's not great. All right. Okay, so we should have gone to 5. Lesson learned. You really need to keep a hand that has that does stuff. But there's no need to sideboard. So let's just go straight to it. We would like to play first. Thank you. I have a Reckless Impulse, Sandstone Needle. I'm going to keep. We have some card draw. If I hit a relay, this hand is awesome. So let's go. All right, no duress from them. It's going to impulse right now. We have a duress. So let's duress and see if we can take a prism or something. ATOG, Swamp, Spell Pierce, Wellspring. So they have literally nothing going on. Spell Pierce is important. I guess if I take the Wellspring, they're banking on ripping a blue source. So that's probably, oh no, they can play the ATOG. Swamp, Tog, 6. Alright. So I'm gonna try to keep this land around with a star. Check for a red. Alright, just burn that. F6. Oh man, not a good showing. They got another Wellspring that they can just sack to the ATOG. They found their blue source, so we're pretty screwed. Okay, there's an Archer, but it's not going to get there. They have this Galvanic. Okay. Game over, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Something awesome would have to happen here, and it did not. So see you in the next round. Hi everyone. I failed to actually record round 2, so I'm going to go ahead and show the replay. So let's go ahead and go through it. Mizuyono is a known Boros bully player, so this looks like a pretty awesome keep. We have lots of lands, relay, Lotus Petal. Keep. Opponent keeps 7/2, leads with the mountains. Makes me think maybe they're on burn. Just leave with my land. They play Secret Away. Just play another land. I don't really need to just jam right now. Try to get as much value as possible. When it gets in with the Secret Away, I find a Lotus Petal, so I'm going to start trying to go off. Go Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual, or Sacrifice a red. Okay, just go Rite of Flame first. Dark Ritual, Knight's Whisper, I think. Yep, or Manamorphose, just to see more cards. Go for 3 and 3 red and black. Okay, so we're going to hit the Reckless Impulse first. Finds a Dark Ritual and an Impulse. So we're just going to Impulse, or Dark Ritual, hit the Impulse, so we can find more stuff. We found 2 more Rituals. Just casting the Seething Song first. Sorry about that. Casting the Night's Whisper. Find more red spells, so I'm just going to blast the Rite of Flame, I think. Come on, what do we do? Okay, we're just going to play the Flamebreather. Opponent's going to respond with Prismatic Strands, which kind of just adds to my value. So it looks like I'm worried about keeping the Rite of Flame around. Play Reckless Impulse. Okay. Yeah, I'm worried. I was worried here that I would run out of red mana, I think. Okay, we're just going to slam the Galvanic Relay. Alright, so the reason to keep this Rite of Flame around is for more Storm and more mana for next turn. Our Relay hits a bunch of stuff and 2 Rituals, another Rite of Flame, so I'm pretty much going to win next turn. Opponent bolts the Flamebreather and taps out. But they have Prismatic Strands in the yard, so what are we going to do? Rite of Flame, Chromatic Star. We have another relay lined up. Actually, 2 relays here. So play the flame. Whoa, my bad. Okay, so we're just going off, trying to generate a bunch of storm. Make sure that we don't deck ourselves. So I end up storming quite a bit and then going down to just 2 cards in library. 3 cards in library. Opponent just abrades one of the creatures, gets in, but we have way too much value. We're just going to slam. The first thing I'm going to do is cast one of the creatures. And then I'm going to, looks like I have enough Lotus Petals and stuff, so I can just cast a second creature probably. Just go for Rite of Flame. Okay. We want to just get the creatures out before you start doing anything really. But I have so much value, it doesn't really matter. So I just cast my 4th creature and then just start slamming. Pew, 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 pew. So let's watch this in real time. It's like a machine gun. Just Duress to see what they had, and they had nothing, just a bunch of creatures. Alright, let's go to the next game. Alright, game 2. Opponent is going first, keeping their hand. And I decided to keep my hand because it has Relay and Rituals and land, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Opponent goes Land Relic, and I don't have to do anything, so I'm just going to play the Peat Bog, I think. Just get those tap lands out of the way. Play Squadron Hawk. I'm just going to go Land Star. Pass. Opponent plays Thraben Inspector, Squadron Hawk, and Blasting. So here we are going to need to do something just to get another land. I crack for red. I got 2 Rite of Flames, so I'm going to play Rite of Flame, and this is going to make them crack their... They can't crack the Relic actually here, so I'm going to get value off this Rite of Flame. Alright. I'm going to cast the Reckless Impulse. When it eats a card, I just get rid of that sphere, or star. I've got Dark Ritual, just play the Dark Ritual, play another Impulse, find some land, Manamorphose. So we can play the land, Morphos, so that we have 3 and 2, black and red. Finds Nice Whisper. And we actually can have Threshold here in a second, so I can go Star, Crack, Cabal Ritual, Night's Whisper, see what's up with that. So I think that's what I decided to do. Play Star, just Crack for a cycle. Now I have 7, so play the Cabal Ritual. Now I can just play the Flamebreather. Got a bunch of mana, I have 5 mana here. And I think I'll just Whisper into Relay, let's see. Yep. So that's a Relay for 11 on turn 3. And we have Ritual, Flamebreather, Morphos. Opponent's going to crack the Relic. They crack the Relic and get in, and they end up rallying. And I decided that I figured they would have a rally, and I just had the 1 creature, so I was just going to block. I didn't want to be dead to rally plus other nonsense, so we just blocked. So I play a Flamebreather, play Petal, crack, Rite of Flame. That only gets us 2 mana, unfortunately. So I'm trying to build up cards in the graveyard for, let's go red. Card in the graveyard for Threshold. So I have 4 in the graveyard right now. Play Reckless Impulse, that's 5. We have Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual. I found double relay here. So I'm going to crack, that's 6. Dark Ritual, that's 7. Cabal Ritual. I'm not really paying attention to their life total, I'm just storming off. Chromatic Star, crack for red. Final Lotus Petal, so I have 5, 6, 7. This makes 8. And in order to not die to Rally the Petal or have to block next turn, I'm just going to play Lotus Petal, Echoing Truth these, and then double relay. Let's see. Oh, so I actually played the relay first here because I was afraid I would deck myself. And that's important to think about. I was at Storm 10 already, so I end up storming off, putting a ton of cards into exile, leaving just 4 cards in the library, and then Echoing Truth the 2 birds. So if we had actually not done that, we would be down to just 1 card in the library. We couldn't use any of our Manamorphoses or our Chromatic Stars. Now opponent just play some Hawks and then pass the turn, and then we'll just fast forward through this and watch me start blasting. It didn't really matter. We just play a couple of spells and they're dead. It's a pretty satisfying round, honestly. See you in the next one. Welcome to round 3. We're up versus a Moros 27, usually on Pestilence, or Izzet Blitz. Are they going to play Izzet Blitz in a challenge? I don't know. Let's see. I think this is keepable. They are playing Izzet Blitz in a challenge, okay. Alright, we've beaten them before. We'll land. 6. Now I can blast off a big relay plus Duress. If they tap out, I'm definitely going to do that. Probably going to have to sandbag the mountain a little bit. Mutagenic. Cast the Reckless Impulse. Okay. So I can actually probably just slam all the rituals so I can try to draw into a black mana. At least the black rituals. Let's see what and the rest of them. Burning Prophet. I definitely have to take the Team Battle Rage, right? Or maybe just the Mutagenic. Mutagenic for now. They don't have a Kiln Fiend. I'll take. This gives me the most time to live. Found a swamp. Sweet. And a relay. Okay, I'm glad I saved the Seething Song. I guess I should have saved the other one too. Other ritual, because now I'm kind of out. Can't cast everything. Alright, that's better. So I'm going to go Rite of Flame. Crap. I guess just Swamp. Seething Song has to be played. 6. Black, black. So both of these can't cast both, so I'm gonna play Night's Whisper. Rite of Flame. I think I cast the Firebrand Archer. Mountain. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. This gets about 6, 7, 8. I think I need a blocker. It's not great. Kind of ran out of rituals and stuff. Dang it. I don't really like losing this deck. Ugh. I should have taken the Battle Rage. So much more damage. Okay, that's good. So I can play Flamebreather or just cast a Cabal Ritual now. So if the Delver flips, I'm dead, I think. I'm casting the Star. I'm going to crack it for red, looking for mana. Petal. Petal. And then Pray to Live, I guess. Because it's 6. I think I take 7 no matter what, yeah. Okay. Because this flies, and then I just... Should have taken the Teamer Battle Rage, so dumb. I don't really know how to sideboard here. I think it's a race. I know he brings in Hydroblasts. Can't really pyro his creatures. Could bring in Weather the Storm. But they can get out of range of Weather the Storm relatively quickly. So I think I just leave it as is and try to race. I mean, if I hadn't used the Cabal Ritual in the first relay turn, I would have probably won. That's kind of what it came down to. And then I should have taken the Teamer Battle Rage. I don't know why I took the Mutagenic. That was not smart. Because Mutagenic would have cost him life. Okay, we have things to do again. Keep. And go. So try to not play into a Spell Pierce. Am I going to play Delver? No. Okay, so I'm going to try to relay on turn 3. They're playing an early Brainstorm. That seems quite early. Alright. So what do they have? Duress? One, two, three, four, five. I think that's worth it. Dark Ritual. Red. That's fine. I'll let that go. Cabal Ritual. Knight's Whisper. Petal. Star, Crack Star? No, we need the Star left for later. So just go... I think... Galvanic Relay. Okay, 6. It's definitely scary and tight playing this match. 6, 7. Okay, so Rite of Flame. Cabal Ritual. We're trying to keep this land around. Manamorphose for red. Flamebreather. Rite of Flame. Firebrand Archer. Petal. I'll just go black-red. Another Morphos, okay. Looking for another Flamebreather, whatever, another pinger. Rituals. Card draw spells. There's a Flamebreather. So right now we have 9 damage. If we get one spell, it's free, or ritual. Okay. Duress. Yeah, we got it. Stern Dismissal. Target creature enchantment. Okay. What's it turn 4? So maybe Duress is pretty good, but it's for certain a race. I don't think I have another way to deal with the Killing Fiends. Maybe take out a Seething Song for Duress. Try to open a lot of rituals and a relay. We found a relay. Keep. So this gives me a draw spell on turn 2. They're molding into 6. No. Cup 7. Leads with Ponder. Alright. I can go Night's Whisper into Faithless Looting. Period. Looking for a ritual right now in lands. That's a ritual. Okay. Sorry. Let's put me 4 mana, 5 mana, Rite of Flame, Reckless Impulse, Petal, land. This is land, relay. I was trying to save the untapped land for the next turn. Through no mana sources. Opponent plays Brainstorm. Okay, maybe they have a bolt or something? Dark Ritual is good. So we're gonna go Archer, Dark Ritual. 3, 4, 5. Nice Whisper. I think I just cast the Impulse. Okay, so on my next turn I can do quite a bit, so I'm going to pass. He can kill me with like Muta Battle Rage right now. Next turn I can do play this, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Mutagenic Battle Rage, nope, didn't have it. I think I played. Alright, so let's play Flamebreather. Lotus Petal. Gonna attack. Like a Cabal Ritual. They would Dispel. Sucks. So if we draw a Ritual, we could be good. Black, red. Duress is decent. Muta, Spell Pierce, Dispel, Teamer. Okay, so they were hanging on to the Muta. So just take the Teamer Battle Rage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play Sandstone Needle. 6. They're holding up their Dispel. They have to play the... Could they have a Hydroblast? Reckless Impulse. Damn. That's really close. Man. That top deck Hydroblast killed me. I guess they brainstormed into it, so that's no big deal. What? Oh no, they can't cast it because they would die. Oh no. I thought I was dead, but they were dead. Oh my god. Wow. Mutagenic. Unbelievable. The casual bad manners GG. Sorry, dude. That was not on purpose. Oh, you can't even see just top of my head here. Yikes. That's rough. Oh, okay, we got it. Jeez. Sorry about that. My bad. Okay. 2 and 1. Let's go. See you in the next round. Okay, round 4 versus cards. It's gonna be a hard match. We have the relay. We have Whisper. I think this is a keep. Usually it's been on Izzet Fae. So we want the Whisper to draw us more lands. Alright, we don't have to play the Whisper now, mostly because I don't want to run into Spell Pierce, which Izzet Fae tends to run. So next turn we'll have 6 mana, and we can Whisper a Star, or whatever we want to do. Hmm. I think I'm just going to play Petal, Ritual, Whisper. Sometimes cards also play like Force Spike. I think he's thinking about doing a Spell Pierce here. I'm just going to draw a card. Basically, you want to have as many cards out of your deck as possible before you relay. I could play the Flamebreather now and then play Relay and then Needle and have lots of lands, so I think that's a good idea. Alright, take 1. Found 1 Ritual, and that's it, and 1 Archer. Duress. Spell Pierce. Sure. No, Force Spike, okay. So next turn we can just play Peat Bog, Archer, Duress, Ritual. Peat Bog, Duress, Archer, Ritual. Some damage in, and then play Peat Bog, 6, send. So I'm saving the Lotus Petal even though they can eat it with a counterspell because I want to try to hit another relay. That was a pretty bad relay for all those lands. It's going to attack and ninja. Darn. So the Force Spike would have just seen the Cabal Ritual, which is not good enough. Alright. I don't think we can win now. Relay just didn't work out. I guess I could have tried to wait longer. Oh, 1. Yeah. We saw 20 cards and 1 draw spell. Darn. So versus Fae now, I think I'm just going to go on the Pyroblast plan. Take out some rituals. Pyroblast can blast their ninjas and then also just make them have to pay mana to do stuff. He's going to be able to just blast my things to oblivion, but usually they don't have to. They're not going to have more than 1 or 2 red mana available. I think the plays that I made were fine. Yeah, we just didn't really have anything going on. Okay, we're gonna play first again. This is a big risk. I think I have to mulligan. I think I can keep this. I'm gonna just put back the Flamebreather. Try to draw 2 cards right now. Oh shit. Now we're gonna have to wait till they tap out. We're gonna have to go like Cabal Ritual into Manamorphose and stuff. Sure. We have the relay. That's the important thing. Okay, Pyroblast is interesting. We can go Cabal Ritual, they dispel, I Pyro, Manamorphose Relay. Yep, red, relay. So we can play all these cards. Swamp. I think I'm gonna try to just play the Flamebreather. What I would like to do here is to be able to, what my hopeful plan is to Cabal Ritual. Okay. Okay. I guess I could have gotten a damage out of that. That was not smart. I guess I'm just gonna put the top 2 cards of my library into my graveyard. Dang. Okie dokie. We have more things to do, so that's important. We can pyro this ninja, possibly. Next Whisper. I'm gonna play this Archer. So they're indicating that they have a response. Okay. Red red. Okay. That dies. This star. Grab a black. So let's go Rite of Flame. Looting. Petal. Now we have to win on the next turn. Dang it. Okay. Go. All of our cards are in exile, basically. We've used 1, 2, 3 petals. They're going to go up to 6 cards in hand. This Fairy Seer. Yeah, we're down a game. Grants 2, plays a mountain. 3 cards in hand. 4 cards in hand. They wanted one of the cards. Okay. So one of them that they didn't want. They can't play all the things. Bottom top. Mountain. Rite of Flame. Now I'm going to try to Pyroblast to protect this. Dark Ritual. Spell. How many? So I have to think about how many rituals I have on my deck. I have 4 cards left. Just try to pyro that. Guess I should have brought in the Clear the Mind. Hmm. Can Pyroblast this. Can't deal 16 damage. And F6. He has 2 cards in hand and I have 2 cards in library. Yikes. Ninja. The big F. Darn. One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I guess 3. Yeah, I think I lose. Just too much good stuff to deal with. Kind of petered out in the beginning and then just didn't have enough. Yeah. All right, geese, GG's. Hi, welcome to round 5. We're versus Monster 94, but this hand doesn't seem like a keep to me. We're gonna be looking at 1, 2, 3 cards before trying to go off. Can hit a Duress. It doesn't seem that great. Wow, I wish I had some lands here. Then it could. If these were lands, this would have been perfect. Okay, we're keeping this because we don't really have any other options. They rolled to 6. We're just gonna play the pedal out and then pass. Looking for lands. I can't play Rite of Flame into Manamorphose into Reckless unless they tap out. Looks like it's Mono U Fae, so they're not gonna tap out on me. Okay, so they're preordaning, looking for another land. If I hit runner lands right now, we could probably win. Okay. Just discard this Duress. They do not want to blink first, which is fine. That's not great. I'm gonna discard this Reckless Impulse. We could potentially bait them with the Lotus Petal. There's a land. All right. Take swinging for 3. If I get another land, I'll probably try to do something next turn. Need a red source. Okay. They're just casually bolting me every turn. No big deal. There's a red source. Okay. So now I can play I have to just, I think I'm gonna double relay here. Given that I had not drawn a lot of lands, I probably need to make it happen now. There are a couple of rituals in there. So that seems pretty good. We got a lot of lands, a lot of stuff to deal with. We'll just see what they have. Counterspell, spell. I don't know. Still no ninjas. I'm gonna lead on Duress, I guess. I just don't know what they're waiting on, what's in their hand, and all that stuff. They gotta have a ton of counters or a ton of lands. Maybe snaps. It's gonna snap a ninja and replay it, or a sprite and replay it. They could have a bunch of snaps. 4 spikes. I'm gonna Dark Ritual in response. And then Cabal Ritual. Counterspell. Okay. I'm gonna go red, I think. So the best draw for me here. So I'm gonna try to probably hit a looting and like convert these lands into something good. At least counterspell, lose focus, mutagenic, delver, jeez. Okay. I think we're just dead, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're not dead. Take the counterspell, cast Faithless Looting. Alright, so if I play Reckless Impulse, it'll have 1, 2, 3 mana for a relay. Okay, we hit the relay. So I play the mountain or the swamp. I think we're dead. All they have to do is mutagenic here, and then we're dead. Let's see if they do it. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. I think I probably wanted to play the Dark Red first. They're going to counter one thing. It doesn't seem possible for us to win. I mean, we did hit the Galvanic Relay, which was good. Just we don't have really any way to get through this. We have Faithless Looting in the yard. Okay. I guess they could just counter my Flame Breather. That makes sense to counter that. Come on, opponent. Do a thing. Do anything. Okay. Let me have it. Okay, we're storming off a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, didn't get there. I'm going out on my own terms. See what we drew. It'd be silly if they counter that. Okay, draw a card. So mulling into 5 doesn't work out versus them. That makes sense. I can see that. Is Faithless Looting going to be enough? I don't think so. Just take that out. Maybe I want the looting. Take out 1 Archer. I don't know if I want to take out the Archer or the Ritual here. Take out the Archer, I guess, on the play. See if I can draw lands this time. Keep, I guess. Not a very strong hand, but if they go like turn 1 Fae, then we can just Dark Ritual Whisper. I might just go Swamp Star. And then I can crack it for red if I need to kill a Delver. Okay. Probably should have played the star out, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, should have done that. Woof. So the star would have let me hold up Pyro. They are going to Ninja. Alright, so I can go Star, Rite of Flame, Flamebreather, Flamebreather. Nope. Trying to get them to bite on something before I have to play my red spell. Going down in flames here. Okay. Alright, well, I'll see you in the next round. Yeah, let's untap. Yikes. Yeah, alright. So the crucial mistake was not playing the Chromatic Star for red so that we could actually hold up Pyroblast, but scoops. See you in the next one. What's up? We are in round 6. 2-3, feeling okay, and this is going to be a keep because we can get Night's Whisper done with either Manamorphose or the Lotus Petal. And opponent is playing mono blue fairies. Most likely. So what do we want to do? Seems like I probably want to just like slam another Night's Whisper now. I don't know. Could play conservative. I've decided to play conservative. Alright, so Ninja happens. We can go Mountain, Petal, Seething Song, Morphos, Morphos. We don't have to bring the Petal now. I'm going to play the Flamebreather. And then Petal. And then I'm going to red, Seething Song, Morphos. Go black, black. Whisper. If I find a relay, I'm in a great spot. Didn't find a relay. So let's cast the other Whisper. And cast Chrome Star. 6. Alright, they're looking for something to do. Lighting's not very good, sorry. That'll be fine. I think I probably want to just play the Flamebreather. Yeah, it's mono blue. Draw a card. Looking for lands. Didn't find a land, so let's... They're gonna Whisper. Still no lands. I do want this Galvanic Relay to go off though, so I guess I'm gonna pass. So they're gonna hit in for 4. We're still kind of chipping away at them, but it's not the best amount. Maybe the deck just needs more lands overall, I guess. Alright, take 4. Darn. Okay, so we can get Rite of Flame Relay happening. Probably gonna play the petals first. Probably gonna snap right now. Why is there a draw stop? Maybe they were playing Piracy Charm. Like, so Piracy Charm is could be target player discards a card, which they could just do in your draw step. That was big. I wonder if they have snap in hand. I think I'm gonna lose no matter what. I'm gonna play this Flame Breather. Like, because if they counter the ritual, we're really hosed. If they didn't counter the ritual at all, I would have been fine. So when you pass, oh, I don't think I can win. Again, 22 cards, 2 lands. Been pretty unreal. So they're preordaining. They went top, bottom. Or one bottom, one top. They're gonna mutagenic me. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely blocking. They have mutagenic in hand. Maybe they just have 2 mutagenics. Maybe they have nothing. Okay, so we have to play assuming they have nothing. I guess. Alright, I guess they're just waiting. Alright, pause. Alright, so the only thing we can do is try to jam. Cabal Ritual. Come on, opponent. Okay, you got there. Okay. I'm gonna cut a couple of rituals and get these Pyroblast in, and then just try to draw into. I just need card draw spells and lands. Then it's fine. If you wanted to be like super aggressive, you could bring the Fiery Cannonades too, but I just don't think that we can afford that. Okay, game 2 on the play. And mulligan. Okay, that seems a lot better. You can just get rid of Archer, I guess. I think my opponent's just double queuing, so that's fine. That's what they like to do. So we're going to plan on, if we draw a land, we don't do anything. Just play Night's Whisper at some point later. And then Let's try to draw into lands, spells, and relays. Alright, my opponent showed up again and pondered. I think I'm going to play the Reckless Impulse. Reckless Impulse again. Play Chromatic Star. So my opponent told me they were playing in the standard challenge at the same time, so we'll just chill out, I guess. For sure I'm gonna pyro that, I think. Let's go ahead and Night's Whisper. Play this. Guess I can crack for a red. And looting. I think it's fine to get rid of one ritual here. Okay. Paused. Alright. My assumption is that the opponent has a ninja in hand, but I can't really waste the Pyroblast ahead of time. So I'm thinking I want to just like cast the Reckless Impulse with the Needle. Alright, now we're just gonna do stuff. So Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Reckless Impulse. Manamorphose. Flame, okay, land. Flamebreather. Pyroblast. Okay, now we get a full hand. And we have nothing on board. What did we get? Pyro, Petal, Peat Bog, Sandstone Needle, Night's Whisper. So basically we're just going to play Flamebreather, Petal, Peat Bog, Night's Whisper, Pyro. Just like in that order. So just get the Flamebreathers down fast and then ping them a lot. And then we'll be left with 4 lands and a Petal, or just 4 lands. Let's see. I haven't played any Rite of Flames. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I took out 1 of the Cabal Rituals. Okay, so they're just passing. I guess they're going to Pyro some stuff, or Hydroblast some stuff. Or they're just passing because they just don't feel like playing. We only had the 1 Flamebreather. This one was already exiled, so can't use that. Night's Whisper. Maybe I should have played the Petal first. I probably should have. Yeah. Well, this could work out. Nope. So we're going to play Sandstone Needle, and the next turn go Star Petal Relay. Looks like they just had enough to handle us anyway. So Chromatic Star, and I'm just going to cycle it for black, looking for a land or something. They might just play Spell Source, right? Okay. That's the Lotus Petal. That's Chromatic Star. Cycle for red. That's Relay. Send. So right now, basically, I could just, I want to be able to play the Whisper plus the Morphoses and the Flamebreather. I really need to draw it. I really would like to have having cards in my hand here would be good because I could ditch them to the Faithless Looting. I also just need stuff to do. The more stuff that I can do, the more damage that they're going to take. And we'll see what they do on their turn. Okay, they're tapping mana. That's good. I'm happy that they're back. Plays a Fairy Seer. I wonder if they're going to play another Fairy Seer and then just tap out. That would be the best for me. Blue Blast. Okay. So I have to play Flamebreather and then chain some Morphoses into rituals. Red. Red. Ooh, okay. So now we can go. How many Rite of Flames have we played? Actual none? Darn. Red Flame. Archer. Whisper. So one spell, next turn kills him. Okay, kills him now. Alright, got him. Alright, so we eventually won versus Blue Delver, and we can go to game 3. Alright, game 3, we have a Needle, we have a bunch of draw spells. So I think I can keep it, and if they tap out, I can Morphose into Ritual, Whisper, Impulse. Alright, they're setting up the Delver. Getting in for 1. So we're looking to draw lands and relays. Okay, we can ping the Delver. Those black red. Down to black. Woohoo! Okay, so Rite of Flame. 3. And then we can kill this right now. Or we can play the Chromatic Star and then play Relay. And then we have the Pyroblast for our turn. Star. And then cycle it. Pinched on black mana, but I have the Pyroblast. I'll cycle it. Double Pyro, okay. Relay. Woohoo! Now we're going off. So they have blue blast, but we've got a bunch as well. Blasts. And they only have 2 lands, so we can deal with it. Sick. Okay. So I don't think I can play this. So I play the swamp. I guess what I do is Dark Ritual and see if I can resolve it. I know they have the blue blast in hand. Rite of Flame. I have 2 Rite of Flames in the graveyard. So this one's going to make 2, 3, 4 mana. The reason I would like to play the swamp is because I would like to have the reason I want to play the swamp is because I want to have the mountain from my hand next turn. But I think if I have a big relay, I probably don't need to deal with that. Alright. Come on. So let's not worry about it. Rite of Flame. This is 4 damage. I know they have 1 card in hand, so I don't know how many mutagenics they have. But every spell they cast right now is going to add to our relay count. So it's certainly possible they could win here. We have not played any Lotus Petals. Storm is currently 3, 3, 4. I'm gonna have 4. I'm gonna have 10 mana. They're going for the Spell Stutter. So I can Pyro the Spell Stutter. Reckless Impulse. Play the Flamebreather. I have 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I want to Whisper. Morphos is good. Free spells are awesome. Black, red. Okay, Morphos. I'm gonna go red, red. Cabal Ritual. There goes my red. I guess I Whisper again. And now I can Pyro. Or just Pyro this. Reckless Impulse, Pyro, Relay. I can fire Dark Ritual, can Firebrand Archer and Relay. So let's Pyro this. I can't Dark Ritual and do everything I want, so I guess I just have to Pyro and then Relay. There's another mountain, a bunch of Lotus Petals. It's happening. We're going to be 3-3. Come on, let's go. They're going to Hydro my Flamebreather right now. Makes sense. Makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the mountain, play the Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, and well, they only have one mana open. Mountain. Firebrand Archer. So we have enough mana here to be able to play all of our spells. Boop. Not today. I'm gonna Reckless Impulse. No other dudes. Dark Ritual. Morphos for reds. That can be more red mana. There's a Flamebreather, and it's over. Kabam! Luckily, they are kind and just a sixth. Bam. All right, 3-3. So let's try to finish up strong. All right, thanks everybody. All right, last round, right? Round 7? Yep. Okay, we're fighting for 4-3. We're versus CCO Jire. Keep. So the reason I'm keeping is they're a Fae deck, and we just want to make land drops and get some card advantage. So we're going to play Sandstone Needle, then Peat Bog, or just Sandstone Needle, Sandstone Needle. Alright, we'll probably just play Needle. I think I will play the Flamebreather here because that makes them use removal on it. And then they have to not get their ninja this turn. Or I can simply block. Okay, it's been zapped. Ooh, another one. I'm gonna go black-red. Not a lot going on right now. Things are starting to fall apart already. Okay, let's see if they play the Monarch or a Ninja or something. We will try to play the Archer, I guess. I really want to lose all of my lands, so play the Archer. So I'm assuming that there's going to be a counterspell here, like there's no reason to let this resolve, pretty much. Okay. Alright. We did a little bit of damage. Not a lot. I'm gonna blast the Chromatic Star or the Flamebreather. Okay, just Fire Ice. And another Bolt. We did a lot of nothing. A lot of things that didn't happen. So they don't have a ninja right now. Red. They might have a sprite, but they didn't sprite last turn. Star. Just try to draw some cards. Okay. They had a bunch of removal spells and whatnot. A relay would bring me back in. So we get to draw 4 cards. We've lost 1, 2, 3 of our pingers. So there's just 3 left in the deck. We're just popping off some lands. Yikes. I guess we get to cycle the relay. I'll play the Needle. I get the Monarch. Yikes. There's no reason for them to, yeah. They counter that, it just gives me an extra card. Duress. And what? Relay? Okay. We're chaining a little bit. Not a lot. Looks like they can just bolt me to death now, huh? So my relays aren't being able to keep up with the card advantage of the Monarch. And I think we just die. So let's just scoop. I'm going to do the same plan. Pyroblast doesn't help versus the... okay, so maybe I should put in a Clear the Mind. That's kind of why I lost versus Carves, because I ran out of stuff to do. I'm going to bring out 1 Archer for a Clear the Mind. Alright. It's possible they don't really know how to sideboard here, which is fine. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. We would like to play first. And we have a good hand, I think. Relay and some stuff. Just lead on Needle. So the plan is to relay as late as possible. I want to keep all of my lands around. If they ninja here, I'm going to relay. I'm going to go Rite of Flame Ritual, Pyroblast, Relay. We don't have anything else going on, so we're going to go for it. Are you going to bite? So I'm going to be drawing 5 cards. I don't think I can ditch this mana here. And we're looking to draw into a bunch of Night's Whispers, basically. Pyro, Night's Whisper, Star, Looting, Ritual. Okay. So no lands, but we have a bunch of rituals. We have Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual, and Pyroblast. So we can go Ritual, Star for red, Ritual. Should be able to make this looting effective. Interesting that they're just attacking and that's it. I think I'm gonna attack. So here, I think I have to tap the Sandstone Needle instead of sacrificing the Petal if they try to counter and I need the Pyro. Cabal Ritual. We're blasting. Play the Star. Sack for red. Whisper. Now I'm going to cast Looting. I can get rid of these two now. So I can Pyro here and then hold Pyro still. Kind of. Kill that. Looks like they're going to play the Monarch to me. Or Swirling Sandstorm or something. We have a Relay. Don't have any rituals though. We're going to get in. A Night's Whisper. And then if they counter it, I'm going to Pyro. And if we draw into a ritual, will be awesome. Okay, we did. Rite of Flame. Sweet. Morphos for black-red. Draw some cards. Whee! One Rite of Flame in there. So we still have one Pyroblast, so we can play Rite of Flame plus Pyroblast. I think we can do 5 spells. Don't know what they're holding on to. I think I have to let that happen. Because I need to protect my ritual. They only have 1 blue mana, so pretty clear that we're going to win here, I think. Pyro. Alright. Pyroblast has been good. Okay, so we're just going to play Flamebreather. Alright. Sweet. It all comes down to this. for the glory, for the 4-3, for the top 32. So was Clear the Mind good enough? I think it would be. I wonder if it needs to be a main deck, just over the last Archer. Alright, that's pretty good. So we're going to keep this because we have a lot of card draw and we have a Pyro backup. We can deal with a Ninja. We have a Mountain that won't go away for the Pyroblast. Speak of the devil. Okay, Augur Boros. So I don't really want to eat all my mana or like draw extra cards right now. Okay. So will they be able to Ninja here? Take 2. I'm gonna cast a Night's Whisper. They brainstorm in response, looking for a counter, maybe looking for a fairy. They must be holding Hydroblasts up then. So if they do have a fairy, I think I want to Morphos with the Peat Bog and the Mountain for red-red, so it'd be black-red-red floating. And then I can Reckless Impulse. Nothing. Darn. Casting Reckless Impulse is better than ditching a card here, I think. Yield. Okay, Preordain. I want my Pyroblast to do work. No Ninja. Cast Petal. Okay. Cabal Ritual. Chromatic Star. I think I want to Rite of Flame. And Morphos. Looking for a relay here. Darn. Okay. Black. Play Needle. Play Whisper now. Alright, we have a lot of red mana now. Can ditch the other Needle. Should have played out the Petal. That was a mistake. Not drawing a relay has been the problem in this game here. We've got 5 cards in hand, one of them is Scred, I think. So I like to yield until blocks to fake that I'm not caring about a Ninja. I probably would try to pyro it though. We only have seen 2 rituals so far, I think. Cabal Ritual, Rite of Flame. Okay. So they're just trying to take advantage of the situation and try to kill me next turn. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so let's try to go off. We have 10 cards in library. I'm trying to think about what I want to do first here. I'm going to have to draw rituals anyway to live through this. And I think I want to get as much... I don't know if I can kill them. That's the thing. So let's just try to start doing things, I guess. Cabal Ritual. Reckless Impulse. Firebrand Archer. Dark Ritual. Star. I think I'm going to go for the blue here. So we missed on relay, and that I think is going to lose the game. Because they can just scred one of these and then maybe kill the other one with a Hydro, and then we lose. I'm going to try to block with the Archer. Go to 1 and bolt. Alright, good games. Yeah, I don't know. Just didn't ever see the right cards, I think. Oh well. Thanks for watching. I think this deck is fun and a little bit unreliable, but I enjoy it. Have a good one. Okay, so wrapping up here, we didn't end up making a 4-3, we ended up making it 3 and 4. A lot of the times the deck just didn't cooperate, I felt. So I tested a lot after that event, and I found maybe we could just do something like have Perplex for finding the relay. Trying to get that faster, because like when it's not in the top 10, you end up dying. Or like making all basic lands, but that didn't end up working out very well. I basically have settled now on this list, and we've got, let's put in some the same mana base, 14 lands with 8 depletion lands, and then split of the basics. 4 petals, 4 stars. I'm just leaving with the 2 Duresses. Same rituals. Let's move that over here. That's the rituals actually. And then we've got our 8 draw spells plus 2 lootings. Now this is something that Raptor56 did, and he was adamant about that, like with the 2 lootings, instead of having one of the lootings be a Seething Songs. And Seething Songs is probably better if you're like blasting off super early, but looting helps you dig through the deck, and it's a really, really cheap spell that can be used. I think that this draw suite is pretty good at finding relay. Sometimes I end up drawing like 30 cards and don't find a relay, but you know, those are just variants. Can't really do anything about that. One of the things that you could do if you wanted to improve this or like make it more likely to find relay would be to replace like one archer with something else, but I'm not really sure what you want to do there. You could replace this with the Seething Songs if you wanted to go faster. You could replace it with looting if you wanted to just try to get there. Maybe like one, maybe move this Clear the Mind main, or maybe do like one Deadly Dispute or something, because that could potentially draw you more cards. That might be a good idea. I haven't found that 6, like 5 is kind of sketchy as far as pingers go, and 4 is like quite risky. 6 is very, very clean, and I think that is totally enough to have. You could definitely drop to 5 though and be relatively safe. Now as far as the sideboard goes, I'm happy with this Clear the Mind. Didn't come up in the event as far as I'm aware, but it's a really good way to bust through any decks playing Interaction or Weather the Storm. I found, like, I faced a Boros Monarch deck and they were just killing all the creatures, but I ran them out of cards and then cleared the mind and just like drew everything again with another relay, which was awesome. The Duresses have been medium. It's very good versus some non-blue control decks or other combo decks, so I'm definitely staying at 4. And the 4 Pyroblast has been a really good plan versus Fae, just like taking out these 2 Duresses and 2 Cabal Rituals and plopping in 4 Pyroblasts, and you just like fight them on the stack, they have to interact with you, and you just blast them. It's also good because this can actually generate Storm, or like kill a Delver or something. 1 Flaring Pain has definitely been enough. Fiery Cannonade, I actually haven't really used. Maybe it's just because there's no elves around, but I expect that this is probably necessary. There might be something that you face, but I'm not sure, so maybe that could be something else. And then the Weather the Storm, 3 of them has been good enough for burn. And again, Clear the Mind is actually a good card when you're facing against burn. Probably just want to take out 2 Duress, 2 Firebrand Archers, bring in 3 Weather the Storm and 1 Clear the Mind, and you just try to not die and keep weathering the storm until they run out of things. But then they'll probably try to start killing your creatures because they realize that that's how you're going to lose, is by decking yourself. But you just loop your deck and then weather the storm, and then come at 4 Flame Breathers and just start blasting. So I've been very much enjoying this deck. I've got a couple of 4-1s, another 5-0. So if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, and hope you enjoy storming. I'm glad it's back, and not too powerful, but fun enough to be awesome. Alright, thanks.